back into the rank grind. And I just remembered as soon as I opened the little sound thing here, we still don't have a Phoenix sound effect. This is a really slow hand, but I'm going to keep it on a bit of a risk. We have Cornucopia into Bring to Light. Okay, keep it low. Opponent is apparently on black, yep. Well, we've got Sack Fodder, so let's discard the Cornucopia. Yeah, let's get the Cornucopia down. The good thing here with the Liliana, right, we need to do something about... Okay, we've got Blade of the Oni and a Mutavault. They're coming in for big damage. We're down to 14. They're down to 1 card in hand, though, and we have a Bring to Light here. So, best option here, we got to Bring to Light. We can gain 5 life if we go for the Niv, which I think is our best option.
Reload.
So, we grab 5 cards from that, and a Joshua and an Igneous. This is good though because now they're either going to use removal in hand or they're going to use Lily's down tick. Right, they got 1 card in hand they might want to keep. Yeah, there goes the down tick. So Niv is dead. We're taking a big hit again, but we now have all the removal that we need. So first, let's play a land. Let's board wipe.
Try again.
So everything's dead. Now we don't have enough to Vanishing Verse, but... Ooh, Invoke Despair. Ooh, we are getting low. Right, we are getting forced to discard. Let's get rid of the second Supreme Verdict. We have tons of spot removal. That's just what we need. Right, play a land. Let's get Joshua down. Again,
attack.
We'll give him the attack sound for now, because I don't have anything else. Vanishing Verse.
Bye.
Takes out Liliana. If we could flip the Phoenix here, we could get a reanimation spell. Not going to happen, because obviously another Phoenix, another Lily. However, we do have Bring to Light to reload with Niv again. They're hitting us down to 10. Once again, Cornucopia are saving grace. Play a land. Let's grab this Bring to Light here. Now, we say no because we want to gain 5 life. Go Niv Mizzet. Right, Niv's in.
Reload.
I'm going to take... Yeah, I want a Joshua. He's been impressing me a lot, so let's play Joshua here. They can't down tick. The best they can do is up tick. Unmoored Ego isn't too great in this game. They're not a heavy combo deck, and they concede to the value and stability of that. Again, loving it. What do we want here? We want ley lines, obviously, for the joke of if they hit us with, yeah. They're probably going to bring in a ton of Fortsies effects. We take out a bit of our late game, a few of our other little pieces. I'm trying Gartland again because obviously we need a sack buffer against Liliana. We had to mulligan here. This 6 is okay, but we don't have black. So we'll get rid of Niv to save him from Fortsies, because there's Fortsies number 1. Now, if they're smart, yeah, take Cornucopia. And we get the Fortsies glitch and draw a second Cornucopia. Really nice. Blade of the Oni comes down. Ooh, we got a Joshua. Right, hit in for free. Graveyard Trespasser takes care of the Cornucopia. But we had the Fortsies glitch, so let's play another Cornucopia. Right, they have a ton of damage here. Go blank. I'm going to get rid of the 2 creatures here, which in hindsight might have been a mistake. We probably should have kept a board presence. We are down to 11, but we can stay with... Oh, Edgar. Yes, of course.
Always come back.
He does indeed always come back. This is great removal against anything they do here. So, they use Lily. Negative. Kill Edgar. Edgar flips into his coffin, so that's good for us. Keeps us safe. Make another token. Right, our lands are a little low here, so let's start with a Fortsy. Start with...
Oh, he did.
And discard the land. We don't want them munching and gaining life in the graveyard. We're going to pass. What we're going to do is we're going to wait for the Lily uptick. If they go for it, then kill Blade of the Oni in response. Yeah, we take the hit here, see if they want to do it. No, there's a Shieldred. Okay, so I think we have to bounce that.
Try again.
We bounced that. They didn't uptick Lily, so we can get Lily down, so we don't have to worry about that. Oh, okay. Right, attack with 1 on the Lily, so there's no more things. Play a land tapped. Grab our Yorion here. Try to stabilize. Invoke Despair, bad. So we'll get rid of the one that can't block. They draw 2, put us down to 8. Taking 3, we're down to 5. Edgar flips, very good. Right, attacking for 2. Put him down to 12. Activate Cornucopia. Cast Yorion. Blink Cornucopia and Edgar. So we have additional blockers. And then cross our fingers and pray. There's a Shieldred. No attacks. Okay, we take down to 7. We could be dead on the backswing here, so we've got to swing in for life gain if we can. I'm going to go all out here to bait some blocks. Okay. That puts us down to them down to 6, us up to 11. Okay. They go up to 8 on the card draw. They go for the duress. That's fine. We held the land, so we're safe. We are 1 damage away here. Alright, there's the Liliana. I'm assuming this is for the down tick. Down tick, we get rid of the token because it's not a swing in the attack. They activate a Mutavault. Gonna hit us for 6. Alright, we need this to be a good draw off the top here. Could cycle the land, but we'll choose not to. Leyline of Sanctity too late. Okay. Hold back blockers and pray this is going to be enough. Alright, they play a land. They have a Thoughtseize. Take our Leyline of Sanctity. Put them down at 8. Plus, put us down the thing. And we are dead here no matter how we block. Yeah, we needed to keep another life linking blocker down. Yeah, so either way, we'll go up to 4, then die on our draw. Unless we drew an instant, but yeah, we'll call it there. Good grindy matchup, but basically just had a little bit more in the end game than we did there. Definitely should have held on to Joshua. I don't know why I was adamant on keeping that. The one format where Shieldred is still a problem. Not really. Right, we're going to have to mulligan this hand. This is more acceptable. But again... Oh my god, yeah, no, I remember what happened for the rest of this game. Okay. Our opponent just leaves. Like, legit just ropes us out here. We had a great back and forth second game. I don't get why they roped here. Like, legitimately. We were the one on the back foot. We struggled to hold on. And it was a great back and forth. And they played great and took us out. So then why is it just like some mental thing where certain players have to end on a positive even if they've lost the match? They like have to Alt F4, close the client and walk away and be like, I'm going to pretend that I won the whole thing. I don't know. Right, we'll skip to the next one for commentary. Okay, we are back at it now after that disappointing end to a really good game here. This hand is a bit dodgy, but we will keep it. I am on the back foot assuming that this is probably going to have a Thoughtseize effect, so we're just going to see what they come up with. Boros, okay, could be burned, so let's play conservatively and get this Cornucopia down immediately. Fear of missing out, could be Mardu, discard a land, so we'll see what comes down. So let's go into Cornucopia. Oh, Microsoft Gardens. This is, yeah, Monument, Boros Monument. Really cool deck idea. So, let's get Joshua down, gain life.
Attack.
We want to try and draw some cards here for lands to get our final land, which we do. Play a tap land. Joshua's a good roadblock versus this fear of missing out. Right. If they do what they might... Okay, Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Nice. That's going to draw us cards. So that's probably going to have to eat our Vanishing Verse. Yeah, so play a land. We could, right, Vanishing Verse first.
Bye.
Take out that Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Again, we just got to make sure nothing else. And then we'll drop an X-Def to just gain a bit more life. Again, I might be obsessing over gaining life here, but if they get 2 or 3 monuments down, they can eat our life total insanely quickly. Attacking with Joshua. Opponent uses a Lightning Axe to discard a card. Really good. And draw a card with a monument. This deck is so cool. I'm glad this player played it out more than the last time we saw this in a video. So, considering what to do here, we will try to take out stuff here. If they go Microsmith Garden, copy Monument. Alright, Seasoned Hollowblade is a fantastic card here for them. So, let's block the fear of missing out. So, Seasoned Hollowblade is a free discard outlet, which actually, if multiple monuments, can be positive. So, like, watch, they will now discard a card to trigger this, get 2 monument triggers, draw 2 cards. So now they can activate again to make treasure and drain us for 6 life every turn. Like, genuinely, this is a terrifying deck when it gets going, and it's a really cool design. Right, so you know what we got to do? We've got to grab with our Bring to Light here the good old Maelstrom Pulse.
Try again.
And take out both monuments here. Right, yep, they can in the end step trigger this to draw multiple cards. Season the Hollowblade will also become indestructible, which will make it harder to deal with here. Alright, another trigger, discarding a lot of their Hollowblades. Right, drained us down to 11. We can hold back here. They could have drawn another monument. They have cycled through a lot of cards. They do have an extra combat with Fear of Missing Out if they attack with it. Guardian of Benalia, another trigger that does that. Okay, they draw a card. Yeah, this also has the same as Seasoned Hollowblade here. So they're going to untap. We will block Fear of Missing Out here. Take 6. Attack again. We will block. Force them to discard here. Because what we can do is, once they've discarded, they will not have another card to discard. Let's Niv Reborn. Gain 6 life.
Reload.
Ooh, only 3 cards, but one of them is a Supreme Verdict, which is very helpful here. Because they only have 1 card to discard or save here. If they go into combat, which they don't. Right, we can't actually cast the Verdict, I realize here. After I attack with Niv, which was kind of stupid. So, let's play Garland for blocks, gain 2 life. Then play Joshua. Again, we need to find lands to cast this. So, discard 2 cards, draw 2 cards. Did not find land, which is fantastic. Yeah, we only have 1 white, and it is our Cornucopia. That is very frustrating. They move into combat, attacking with the Guardian of New Benalia and the Fear of Missing Out. So they are going for, yeah. So they are enlisting, giving it up to 5. So we'll block like this, force them to discard a card to keep it alive. Because I do believe with the ability they will be forced to tap it. Yep. They have a Madness card, really good as well. Takes out our Joshua with the blocks. They don't get the additional combat though because they have to tap out, but they can attack with the thing. Extra Hollowblade there. Right, they have nothing to block with and they concede because they can't save their board. But we didn't have the mana to cast the Supreme Verdict, so yeah. Culling Ritual comes in, No More Lies, to take out potentially their smaller pieces, and yeah, run it back like that. Basically, we need exile effects. They are really strong here. But this, I'll say, this was a showing of why I kind of love the alright, Marking Mako, land tapped. Should have probably played the Hallowed Fountain there to have access to a turn 2 or oh wait, no, Verge. This isn't the Verge that would have cast We're playing for a Tyrant Scorn here. Alright, so they're going to make the Mako there. So let's play a Verge. And then pass it back. They go to free. We're going to Tyrant Scorn.
Bye.
Oh, should have been always dead. Pressed the wrong button. We take 2 here. Seasoned Hollow Blade. Right. We'll shock a land in. Then we pass. We want to exile that Seasoned Hollow Blade if they go for a Monument. So, yep.
Bye.
Get rid of that. We'll take 2 down to 12. Second Seasoned Hollow Blade. Really good for them. Shock a land. Play an Edgar.
Always come back.
They have a Rendering Volley, which transforms Edgar. And Sheltered by Ghosts to take care of that. Hits us down to lethal. So we need a land. We did not get a land, so we concede. Yeah, they played the aggro version, which was really good for us. Problem was, we literally did not draw our colors. So Garlands are out because we didn't draw red. Igneous is out. We just got to answer everything they do that's threatening and deal with it from there. All in all, I really like the way they played the deck. This is, yeah, Mulligan City. Keep this. We have no green, so ship that. We have 2 Vanishing Verses for their indestructible tap creatures. And a Tyrant Scorn for anything that might be scary otherwise. But yeah, so let's go with Triome. Right, there's a Mako. We'll shock in, use Tyrant Scorn.
Oh, he did.
Because that could get really big really quick. They could go kind of Psychic Frog way and dump their entire hand and pump it huge and try to take us out. Wouldn't advise it. Right, tap land. Let's just buy time and hold up a Vanishing Verse. Shock in. There's a Monument. Okay, so we're getting close to Danger Town. So let's make sure the minute they throw anything down, there's a Fable. So let's immediately Vanishing Verse.
Bye.
So they won't get to the loot phase. Let's play Ancient Cornucopia and pass it back. We'll hold up the key things as we need them. So, let's see what they go for. We're happy to take 2 here. Cornucopia is going to be big money to make us mana. We will take the 2. They have a tear. So, let's Tyrant Scorn.
Oh, he did.
Gain back the 2 that we lost. We need to draw a land here. Another Cornucopia, we'll just play it. Then pass it back. They have another tear, because of course they do. I'm raging at the point that we can draw 2 of the 4 ofs, but not 1 of the 30 ofs with our lands. But at least they appear to be flooding out as well. They cycle a Mako to draw an additional card. Monument Breaker, yeah. There's a Guardian of Benalia, so we're going to say...
Oh, he did.
They're going to discard to gain some value, except they already used the draw effect, so they kind of go down a card. Alright, Bring to Light time. Let's grab ourselves a Reborn.
Reload.
We grab, I choose the removal over Joshua. It might be more relevant here. There's a Seasoned Hollow Blade. There's the Sheltered by Ghosts. So, this will be interesting. They can start doing their loops now. So they discard. They had a second Sheltered by Ghost to draw a card. So what we can do here is my personal favorite. Let's go with another Bring to Light. And let's grab... We're looking down. We don't have the Valkyrie, so let's get the Vanishing Verse.
Bye.
And we'll take out the Sheltered by Ghost. And we take out the Sheltered by Ghost, so we get another Reload.
Reload.
Finds us 3 more cards. Really solid. And they just discarded Sheltered by Ghosts, so I'm sure they haven't just drawn another Sheltered by Ghosts. But they did! You gotta love it, haven't you? When the client really wants to give it to them. They draw a card. Alright, so time to play Joshua. Discard and draw. We'll discard the Supreme Verdict and the additional card. Play our additional land here. Then hold it back. We have enough here for a push of anything else that might come down scary. But we can also force them into the trade scenario here with the Seasoned Hollowblade. If they attack in, we will force them to get rid of stuff. So they're going to discard a card to do that. Draw a card. That's fine. They're still neutral. Discard another card. Lose 3 life. Fiery Temper. Puts us down to 3. So if they have another one in their opening hand here, we could just be dead. So let's stabilize. So let's grab a Cosmic Rebirth.
Hold the line.
Now check this for a life gaining pass. We pass the turn. They move to combat. We are on 8. We will Cosmic Rebirth, grab X-Def, gain 2 life.
Hold the line.
Gain 3 life, gain 3 life, and go up to 16. And then block to force them to use another discard to keep it alive. They are down to 2 cards here. They play a second Monument Breaker. So this is going to get insane if we don't take the action now. So they've already drawn a card, so they're going to have 1 card and lots of life loss. Okay, so on our turn, we have to push.
Oh, he did.
Pay the ward. In response to them discarding a card to get the trigger, we have to then push again before they draw, or Helix, sorry.
Oh, he did.
Before they get the thing to get a reload and redraw. Now they don't have an outlet, but they did draw 2 cards, and we can now pass back. They have a Microsynth Gardens here. So copy the Monument Breaker to go up to 3 Monument Breakers. Fear of missing out. We're going to push.
Oh, he did.
Because we don't want them to get anything. But now they are going to draw 3 cards or drain us for 9 life. So, yeah. I love what they're doing with this deck. It's scary as hell right now. So, first of all, you know what we've got to do.
Nope.
We got to grab this pulse and we got to take out their Monument Breakers. And that's game. Well played. Good games. Final quick game here, and this is just something I wanted to highlight because I found it hilarious and funny. So I thought this was a Green Devotion deck. What in reality this was a gambling deck, and like, dude, if you ever see this video, I hope you bought a lottery ticket. So this deck is a test, make your own luck / experimental, what's it called? Experimental Frenzy or something. The Simic card where you basically flip a top card at random and then try and get luck. But what you'll see here is they hit a turn 4 Ugin. Yep, that's pretty much unbeatable for us. And then, I'm going to spoiler alert for the next video because it's a short one. We counter their experimental frenzy, but they have 2 in hand, and we're blind flipping Ugin again. So like, bruv, I don't know who the hell you are, but buy some lottery tickets or take it to a casino, because when I play decks like this, I never get this luck. But I just wanted to put it online to prove that there are some lucky SOBs out there who can play decks like this and have games like this. Of course, we're not seeing the probable 15 games where he doesn't get this, but yeah, in true Ultra Call style, I was the one where he got the good one.